as I learn more, and not even as I learn more and I understand more and I apply more, then I'm actually I can actually teach more and share more. So we'll give it about 3 minutes, guys. We're going to be broadcasting live this morning on Facebook, YouTube, and also Instagram. And for those who don't know, we are today will be the day we're moving to a new book in our book club, which will be Black Fortunes, which is right on time. Black Fortunes, which is right on time. So we'll be starting at tonight at 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So if you guys, don't know, we do run a book club, and there's a reason why. We're going to talk about that here today as well. But this is ERGJ, Money Talks with ERGJ. You're going to learn something today, if you care to. We're going to talk about how to multiply money. How to multiply money. This is one of the, I think, key ingredients to building wealth. Obviously, one of those, we'll talk about the key ingredients to building wealth as well. And then they're really simple. They are really simple. I think we as humans, we complicate it. We make our life complicated, and it doesn't necessarily have to be so. And so today, this morning here on this fantastic, marvelous Monday, we're going to be talking about, and here's as I study wealthy people and as I hang around wealthy people, and as I'm getting wealthy myself, I'm just learning that most of these people, they actually want to help, those who are less fortunate than them. But the people who are less fortunate don't want to help themselves. And that's the biggest thing. We rather talk about them than actually get the help that they're giving us. So I want to check audio real quick. I know that last time we broadcast, we had a problem. So just let me know if I'm coming in clear. If there's no hiccups in the audio, because I'm going to be going in this morning, and I want to make sure that clear across all platforms that you might be watching me on. I just want to make sure that we don't have any hiccups with our audio this morning. Last broadcast, I couldn't even record it. It was so bad, so I had to ditch it, and we missed our last episode of What Makes the Great Great. But if we're coming in clear this morning, let me know, and then we'll get this show on the road this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Money Talks with ERGJ. Let me know. Somebody let me know. Am I coming in clear? Am I coming in clear? Are we good? Good. Are we good for takeoff, Captain? Are we good for takeoff? Just let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. If there's no hiccups in the transfer of what I'm saying versus what you're hearing, there's no pockets of scratchiness and all that stuff. So I want to make sure I'm coming in clear. Let me know. Someone let me know, and then we'll get this show on the road. Just checking audio real quick. Just want to make sure. I don't want to get started, and then we got some issues. So somebody let me know. I'm coming in clear. Fantastic. Thanks so much, man. Hey, y'all know what time it is. Time to get the show on the road, man. New Black Wall Street, Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. He's your host.
All right, my beautiful people, man. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the New Black Wall Street, presenting Money Talks with ERGJ. This is just where I have candid conversations about money. No script, none of that stuff. I just want to talk to the people about what I'm understanding more and more about this thing called wealth building, getting rich, getting out of debt, all that good stuff. I've been doing this for teaching people for over 10 years. I will say this today is going to be a very important message to discuss. So if you get an opportunity, if you care about your brother, if you are your sister's keeper, you are your brother's keeper, you know people who are in debt, you know people who are broke, busted, and disgusted, you know people who keep complaining about what they don't have, go ahead and hit that like button, that share button, let people know that we're here, because it's going to be super for anybody that you're connected to who convey a message to them and maybe it hadn't been heard. Maybe it's time for the preacher, the financial preacher, to speak to them, and they'll be able to understand a little bit better from someone who isn't connected to them. How many guys know sometimes the indirect message that gets someone, even though you've been saying the same thing to them forever? So again, hit that like button, the share button. You just don't know who you're going to bless by what they have here today. And those who have eyes to see and those who have ears to hear, let that we have here today. And today we're going to be talking about how getting becomes so easy. Getting rich simple things I want you to understand first we'll talk about simple concepts that I think we all understand, right? There's some principles to wealth, right? To do this, you probably want to spend less than you earn, right? If you never get to that position where you're spending less than you earn, then you'll never be rich. Just that plain and simple, okay? That's the number one thing. So we don't have to keep talking about that because I think we all understand that. Now, whether we do it or not, it's two different things, but spend less than you earn. That's the number one principle, right? To being wealthy, being financially free, whatever you want to say, rich, wealthy, whatever. Spend less than you earn. If you refuse to do that, you'll always be broke, okay? You'll always be in debt. You'll always owe someone. So if you never get to a position where you spend less than you earn, then it doesn't matter what else we say. You're still spending more than you earn. That simple principle, the seed to wealth, right? You're eating your seed, then you'll always be broke. You'll always be in debt. You'll leave bills to your. All right. And I don't care how much money you make. It's really just that simple. If you don't spend less than you earn, you'll never be rich. You may look rich. You may feel rich, but at the end of the day, I know people who make one more dollar than they earn, or than they who make one more dollar than they spend, and they're wealthier than some of the people that live in mansions. Right? So don't get it twisted that people who look rich, they still knee deep in debt, just like some of us. We just don't make as much, and we don't spend as lavishly. Number two, you want to save. Right? You spend less than you earn, so you have something to save, right? You want to save for a rainy day. Then you want to save actually for opportunity to invest, okay? So these are simple things, simple concepts. We can keep saying the same concepts. They've been saying the same concepts for over 2,000 years. Most of us simply don't listen, don't pay attention, don't care, right? Until we get what? Until we get into some financial stress, some financial issues or whatever, right? To understand those two key things. On that, spend less than I earn, and then now that I spend less than I earn, I can save. I'm gonna save for a rainy day. I'm gonna have an emergency fund, and I'm gonna save for opportunity. I'm gonna build up capital so that I can take advantage of opportunity. Now, here's where I want to start though. Once we get past, as I've been teaching people how to make their money work harder for them than they work for it, I also have learned that I got to teach people how to make more money. So these simple disciplines that you can employ into your life, these are simple disciplines. Now you can choose. Up to you. It's going to be the discipline of, it's going to be the discipline of success or the discipline of regret. It's up to you, right? Spend less than you earn, and then save for a rainy day, save for opportunity. Those are actually three things. Save for opportunity to invest. Now, here's why I say it's really easy to get rich. The number one reason why I say it's going to be easy to get rich is because most people simply won't do the things that it takes to be rich, right? Most people are going to have spent their weekend, right, spending their check, right? There's only a few people who spent their weekend collecting checks. Everybody putting comments on collect checks. You just have to simply decide, and I'm going to put myself in position to collect checks. For example, I got Mr. Steven here, Mr. Consistent. Everybody, oh, I like that, Mr. Consistent, right? He got some products. He's got earbuds or something like that. And I know in his back of his mind, in his subconscious mind, he probably didn't think about this like consciously, but subconsciously, he's like, I'm putting myself in position to collect checks, right? I'm putting myself in position. So he's probably spent less than he earned. He got a little capital saved up, Apple earbuds or AirPods, whatever they call. And then I'm going to sell them to people for cheaper than they are on the market. And I'm going to help them save money on something that they want, right? They're going to spend the money and get something that they want. And I'm going to collect checks, right? I'm going to transfer my money. Let's just say the AirPod he paid $25 for the AirPods for $100. And he said, well, I'm going to transfer. I'm going to turn my $25 into $100. That's 400%, right? So he's learned that trading that $25 for AirPods that he can. He's multiplying money. Everybody putting comments on multiply. So basically, numbers. I don't know how much he paid for it. I don't know how much he's selling it for. That doesn't matter. It's the principle of multiplying money. He's decided. It's a decision. Everybody putting comments on decide. He decided that I'm going to invest my $25 into something that people want, and I'm going to sell what people want, and they're going to pay me what. For example, he's charging $100. Now, they're probably on the market for $199, $149. It doesn't matter. He got a good deal. He has saved money for an opportunity to invest, He invested into Apple AirPods or something like that. And then now he's selling those to people because they want those things. So here's another example, another understanding of getting rich, right? You give people what they want. Everybody put that console. Give people what they want, right? Now, he could have decided he was going to try to sell something else or get something else, and it might have been something that people don't want. And guess what would have happened? Mr. Consistent would have been sitting there with a whole bunch of stuff in his garage, in his basement, full of stuff that people don't want. So what I'm talking about is giving people what they want. Getting rich is easy. Once we begin to understand these things and we apply them into our life. Now, here's the deal, guys. This conversation, because they actually like being broke. They are. And so anytime something comes that can actually help them level up, they repress it. They walk away from it. It's of no interest to them. So these are decisions, right? So I had to make a decision yesterday, right? So I went out yesterday. It's Sunday. Most people they go to church, right? Then they go watch football and they eat Sunday dinner. They might work out, right? That's what most people do. Well, I'm not like most people because I also understand that most people are broke. I decided that I'm not going to be like most people. So what did I decide to do? I decided to do what most people won't do. I went out to a friend of mine's business. I put a tent up. I sat out there and I sold some stuff, right? I collect checks. Made over $200 yesterday just collecting checks. Now, what was I going to do anyway? I said to myself, why not sit out here, have my little book I was reading, right, while I'm waiting for people to come spend money with me. I had my little journal out, right? Have my little journal out, taking notes and preparing for the week. I mean, this is what I was going to do anyway, sitting in the house in my bed watching TV. I was going to do that anyway. So instead of me sitting in the house in my bed doing the same thing I was going to do anyway, I went out there and I put myself in position to collect checks. They won't do it. They just won't. They just won't. I can tell them all day long, they simply are uncomfortable doing the uncomfortable. Okay? Most people simply won't. For those in the BBC, for example, right? If you're part of BBC, go and put down on hashtag BBC, right? What, a month ago, 2 months ago, I did a free presentation, what I should have charged for. I did a free presentation on how you can actually do something. It's called podcasting. You can podcast, and I showed y'all how to do it for free. We didn't have to spend no money, right? Free. And all you had to do is just put some stuff out there. So lo and behold, today I posted my post, and I showed y'all I got almost $200 in my account, something that I do for free. Now I got $200 in my account. Now, I showed everybody in the group let's just say over. I can guess how many people actually started their podcast. I taught them for free. Didn't cost them anything. They can do it for free. Doesn't cost them anything. And they can make some money. You want to guess how many people actually did it? It's amazing. How many people do you think actually did it? It didn't cost them anything to learn. It didn't cost them anything to do it. How many people do you think actually did it? Out of 70 some odd people, right? It's a decision, right? Probably 5% maybe, 5% of the top of the wealth in the land. The top 5% do something different than the other 95% don't do. Walk away from the 95%. They simply, now again, it was free to learn. It's free to do. But still, only about 5 out of the 75 out of the 100 will actually go do it. No matter the group. These are just law of averages. This is the numbers and stuff, right? I guess I'm already into this. Being rich is easy. Now, I wanted to share something that came out of the good book since yesterday was Sunday. And most people went to church, but they didn't read the Bible. But let's say I wanted to ask you guys a question because I was looking at it. I said, this is interesting. So there was a story in Matthew, chapter 19, verse 16 or something. It was a rich man in the kingdom of God. A man, must I do to get to eternal life? And he said, hey, man, follow these commandments. He said, well, I'm following those commandments. He said, all these I kept, what do I still lack? What else do I need to do? The teacher said this to the man. Okay, you're following all the else you need to do. If you want to be perfect, go sell your possessions and give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Then come follow me. Interesting. Because the good possessions to the poor. The good master said, go and sell your possessions. Now, why on earth would the good master tell the people to go, you got stuff in your house, you got stuff that you accumulated over time, you got stuff that you adore, you got stuff that's near and dear to your heart. Why would he not tell you to go and give all your stuff away to the poor? Why did he say go sell your possessions and then give to the poor? Anybody want to tell me that? Anyone got any reason why? And I don't know the answer to this. I just want to have a theological, thinking conversation with intelligent people. Why would the master tell the man after he's been doing everything right and he's still trying to make sure he get to heaven? Why would he say go sell? Everybody put it down, so go sell. Go sell your possessions and then give to the poor. Not go give your possessions to the poor. That's not what he said. He said go sell your possessions and then give to the poor. Why would he say that? Why would that be the command? Why would that be what he instructed the man to do if he wanted to be perfect? Go sell your possessions. What do you think? Possessions and give to the poor. A misconception. See, most people say, hey, I'm just gonna give my clothes away, right? I'm gonna give canned food away and all that stuff. And I'm not saying anything wrong with that. The master teacher and then give to the poor. You know what I believe? I think he told him to go sell his possessions because his possessions were worth more than he thought. I think his possessions were going to actually be able to own or to have those possessions. He's going to have a lot more than he would if he just gave the stuff away. I'm not telling you going to be whatever it is about going to heaven and all that stuff, but what I am saying is this, that there is a lot more value in the stuff that you have than you think. And I think the same command applies. Go sell. Now, you're up to the case, you might say, I'm going to go sell, I'm going to go give 10% away, because that's a principle of wealth as well, to give away, right? To give to the less fortunate, to help those who can't help themselves. But it starts with going to sell your possessions. Now, I got a great example of this. Two examples, by the way. First comes from a Gary Vee. Gary Vee just said, he spent $40 and he turned $40 into $600. See, Gary Vee's learned how to multiply money. He turned $40 into $640. He said he went to a Gary Vee, in case you guys don't know, he goes where people are selling their possessions. And he goes and he buys things that other people feel are trash. And he finds value in them. He goes by and then he goes and resells them. $100 on some Hot Wheels. And there was some vintage Hot Wheels. And if the man who owned it didn't value it anymore. It's kind of like if I sold my baseball cards today. If I don't value it, I might not see the value in the man's treasure. So, card sale, they were just trying to get rid of stuff. Gary Vee was looking for stuff that was undervalued. And then that $40 into $640. Now, I want you to understand what I'm saying here. $40, let's just say $40, to make it easy math. $40 into $600. If he does that 10 times, he's turned $400 into $6,000. He's now turned $4,000 into what? $60,000. It's just rinse and repeat. See, once you learn how to multiply money, right, and you learn how to spend less than you earn, there's no way that you can avoid getting rich. Avoid money, right? A good book says like this: 30-fold, 60-fold, 100-fold. If you sow the seed into the right ground, that seed can be your money. And then you spend less than you earn. There's absolutely no way you can avoid getting rich. No way. It's mathematically impossible for you not to get rich if you learn how to multiply money, and you do it. And then you also discipline yourself to spend less than you earn. Is that making any sense to anybody? This stuff is not rocket science. We ain't got to have 25. We got 25 million books about it, but it's still the same stuff. I mean, just you didn't want to read that book, maybe you read this book. You didn't want to listen to this audio, maybe you listen to that audio. You don't want to listen to me, maybe you listen to somebody else. I don't know. Multiplying money, right? Multiplying money. So when I was out at my stand, I sold over $200 worth of stuff. Very easy to do. It was easy. It was a nice, cool breeze. Felt. It started off slow, but it finished strong. I'm out there reading my book. Now, why am I reading my book? Well, I'm reading my book for me, but I'm also reading because I know that people value someone who is actually reading, right? Oh, this brother's reading. He's serious. He's, this is a intelligent brother. He's just not some hustler or some, out here selling drugs and like that. This is a refined brother. Image makes a difference, right? Make people want to spend with me, right? They think I'm going to college or something. I'm just saying. Well, hey, how are you? Boop, 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 boop. Getting rich is easy. Everybody, at some point, you might not. Rich is easy. Getting rich is easy. Learn how to multiply money. Discipline yourself to spend less than you earn. You can. There's no way you can avoid getting rich. You can avoid not. Getting rich is easy. Now, so I'm out. Here's the other thing I saw yesterday. I was out yesterday as I was out vending, doing my little thing, doing what I do on Sundays, and collecting checks while everybody else is spending checks. I saw a Lexus. It was a Lexus SUV. And it pulled up, and then it pulled up next to the spot that I was at, and it let out three children or something like that. I think they were kids. They weren't kids. But anyway, 3 people, right? And they got out, they went over here. They looked like they was about to go to driving. Took the Lexus, was going to pull around the backside of the building. So as he was pulling around, he looked at me. I looked at him. We nodded at each other. Now, this man, he was an Asian man. And we nodded at each other because we had mutual respect of either his children or his people he picked up to go to work in his business establishment, which he brought to the hood. And I had a respect for the man because the man said, you know what? It don't matter where I got to go, but I'm going to go where I got to go in order to collect these checks so I can feed my family. And so I can put my children in the best schools that there are available. So I can make sure that they understand that there's other options other than just going to college, and that you can get out here, you can do it for yourself. You can get out here, you can create your own. You can get out here, you can be a business owner. You can take the family business or whatever. So there was a mutual respect, although we probably didn't speak the same language. But there was like a mutual respect in the head nod between me and the Asian man. And although the Asian man was in the black community, selling American wings or whatever it is he was doing, and I was over here in my little space just trying to come up, trying to get that Lexus like him at some point. There was a mutual respect for the grind. I want you to understand that when it comes to collecting checks, when it comes to getting this paper, let me tell you something. It ain't a whole bunch of racism over here. It ain't a whole bunch of racism on this side. It's people that's out here getting it, and they understand the grind. They understand the work that it takes. They understand the effort. And we too tired. We too tired to be dealing with and talking about all that stuff. Matter of fact, we'll help each other. You know what I'm saying? I get with the Asian man and say, hey, Asian brother, I'm trying to get into the food industry. Man, can you help me out? You know what the Asian man will say? He actually will help me out if I got some money. This is very interesting. It's a whole nother playing field. It's a whole up in the TV and the news and all this stuff that they put onto the masses in order to keep you down. But y'all don't understand this. Y'all keep filling yourself with garbage. And I'm telling you, there's another way to live. And when we have all this access and this connection, and when all you could worry about was your village. There was a time where all we worried about our village. to get back to that. You'll be less frustrated. You'll be less stressed out. You'll have less anxiety. You'll be less worried if you only focus on your village. Everybody putting console focus on the village. That's going to require decisions to be made to turn off the TV. There's going to be decisions to make to turn off the radio. It's going to be decisions to make. Man, Elijah Muhammad said it. He said, stay away from them cameras. Right? But see, these are decisions. These are just simple decisions that you and I can make. We may not make them. I've made them. And I don't know what you're going to choose to do. That's up to you. That's up to you. So I said, dang. So now I'm coming back. I never made. So I made my little money because I got some new items in. I'll show you guys some of those new items. And not only that, guys, there's also other opportunities for you to actually, I can show you how to get rich. I can show you how to make money, right? People that you see, there's some of you guys who are new to what I do and now whatever. But at any rate, there's a lot of people that already on the team. They're already working together. And so those are the people that you see that put in their feed, they put in the feed BBC. Because we do this every day. We do this every week. We learn what we don't know so we can earn what we ain't making right now. Let me say that again. We learn what we don't know so we can earn what. Now the key is this. I can show you how to make more money. That's easy to do. The most difficult thing is going to be for you to discipline yourself to spend less than you earn. That's the key, right? There's some people who make $12 an hour. They make minimum wage in life, and they've retired with over $250,000 in their bank account. Why? Because they discipline money, right? They had discipline to spend less than they earn. That's going to take some requirement. Now the discipline comes here. The discipline comes through the eyes and through the heart, right? Because your eyes are going to see stuff that you want. You're going to see, I want to go, those tickets to the concert. I've been wanting to go to concert, my city. And although I'm still broke, although I don't have the money, I just got to go to the concert. I'm telling you, right? That feeling of you got to go. That ain't good. Now, if you're saying I got to get rich, I got to leave an inheritance to my children's children. I gotta have some money in my savings account. That's the kind of gotta have that you want to have. Now I gotta go to the concert and help other people continue to get rich while I'm sitting here broke, busted, and disgusted. Now, not everybody I'm talking to not broke, busted, and disgusted. That's not the point. You get my point. It's called a decision. In other words, in financial education, they call it opportunity cost. You're going to trade something. Trade their time. They trade their energy. They trade their money for something that doesn't bring them value over the long term. It brings them a temporary comfort, brings them temporary joy, brings them temporary happiness, brings them temporary entertainment, but it keeps them broke, busted, disgusted. It keeps them slave to the lender. Now, I still don't quite understand how we have so many people who go to church, who supposedly read this good book, which is the #1 financial literacy book ever written, and they're still slave to the lender. Although the book tells them that the borrower is slave to the lender. The book tells them that you'll be blessed and you shall lend to many nations and you shall not borrow. Nor do they operate out of the book. They enjoy joy and worship and all that good stuff, but yet the disciplines that are within that book regarding money, they don't follow. It makes no sense. 20 years, 30 years, 50 years in this building. 50 years of not reading the good book that gives you everything you really need to know for living here on the earth if you want to live a prosperous life. You shall lend to many nations, and you shall not borrow. I didn't write it. I read it, though. And I try my best to practice it. How about you? So then I said, okay. I said, now this is interesting. I'm out here, right? I got my new stuff. So I got some new stuff. Now this is stuff that you can sell too, but it requires you deciding that you're going to a group of people who are going to help me level up. I'm tired of being around people. Listen to this. I'm tired of hanging around people. I want to get around people who want to make money. I'm telling you, that changed me. I said, I'm tired of get drunk. All they want to do is spend money. All they want to do is keep living the same life that they've been living. I'm get around different people. When you got an opportunity to do that, it's called the Black Billionaires Club. Now, here's what I've done. Okay? Here's what I've done. Just over the weekend, we opened up a new level to the Black Billionaires Club. It's the bronze level. So I already had a silver and a gold. I opened up the bronze level, and on the bronze level, I give you access. Everybody putting down some access. I give you access to products, any type of product that you want to sell. I got access to it. I got Asian friends. I got Korean friends. I got Jewish friends. I got Black friends. I got African friends. I got people. Why? Because I'm a money man. And money men and women make friends all over the world. Okay? So, I give you access, right? Access to our BBC distribution network. So just today and tomorrow, to yesterday and today, I'm cleaning out the network, and I'm only going to focus on people who are willing to invest in themselves. If you're willing to invest in yourself, I'll be willing to invest in you. If you're unwilling to invest in yourself, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Hope it works out for you. It's up. That's your decision. So you're going to, I've added, which people told me not to add, but I said I'm going to add it anyway, because freely has it been given to me, freely shall I give. Not only am I going to give you access, I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you how to make money. And you're going to be able to do all that. Get access. That means that you'll have stuff that you can sell if you so wish to do it. Now, I'll show you some of the stuff you'll be able to sell. You're going to get trained on how to start your online business, because we're in a world of we're in a digital world. I believe everybody, my opinion is this, that if you're working full-time, that's great. Full-time job, part-time business. Not full-time job, part-time job. That doesn't work for your taxes. Full-time job, part-time business. Until your part-time business becomes your full-time business. Now, we are moving into 2020. This is the easiest time in history for you to be able to actually own this. You can do it from your house. You can do it from your phone. Okay? You can do business all over the world from your phone, from your tablet, from your iPad. You got access. We got access like never before, but most people aren't taking advantage of it. They're using the access to continue to do what we always do, entertain ourselves instead of educate ourselves. That's one of the big keys. The wealth over entertainment. The unsuccessful, the poor, they choose entertainment over education. You have to decide for yourself what you're going to choose. Am I going to get the training so I can learn what I don't know? Or I'm going to stay puffed up with what I do know, and I'll keep living the same life that I'm living. See, what you don't, that's what I want you to understand. What you don't know. And I don't know everything. That's why I created a group, because there's some people in the group that know more than me in some areas, and there's some people in the group, there's some things that I, right? But if you're doing it by yourself, I want to tell you that you're doing it by yourself out of choice. It's your choice. You think that, oh, nobody wants to support me. You think, oh, black folk can't work together. No, that's not true. That's your attitude. That's your philosophy. That's your thought. You keep repelling people who are trying to help you because, I don't know, for whatever reason, I don't know. You go to blackbillionairesclub.com. You go to the bronze level, and at the bronze level, you get access. At the bronze level, you get training, and it's only $10 a month. And I'll tell you this: if you don't understand, I charge $200 an hour for my time. So for me to do this for $10 a month is kind of crazy. But there's a reason why I do it for $10 a month, and only $10 a month. Number one, I'm just looking for people who actually invest in themselves, because I want to work with people who want to work there. That wastes time. I can't deal with people who are just there. I'm just here. I'm just watching. I'm doing nothing. No, go do nothing somewhere else. We got stuff to do. We got money to make. Oh, we got lives to change. We got legacies to lead. Right? That's what it's about for me. Right? That's what it's about for me. Now, I can't promise you I'm going to train you every week. That ain't going to happen for $10 a month, but I will train you. Right? And people that are at the BBC know we do a lot of training. Now, you want to step up a level, At the $20 a month, now you get access to everything that we do. That's up to you. That's a decision you make. But if you just want access, you want to learn how to market, you want to learn how to sell, you want to learn how to start your business, you want to learn all the stuff that I've been talking about, you know what I'm saying? I'll train you on that side. But if you want development, you want a bona fide business, you want to learn about money and all this other stuff, well, that's going to be at that next level. That's up to you. You got to decide what level you're going to come in at. I was saying as far as how rich is easy. I simply, just like I shared earlier with Mr. Consistent, he has something that people want to buy. And he just made it available to them. That makes sense? I got something that people want to buy. So thinking, it takes looking. You got to look around. You got to find, man, what do people want? What's the trend? What's hot right now? You might say things like that. Like, what do people want? Now, there's certain things that people are going to want all the time. For example, one item that I sell, and I sell a whole bunch of it. And I'm going to get rich off of selling this one thing. It's toothpaste. I sell more toothpaste than I sell anything else that I have. Toothpaste. Okay. So what I have in my store, I have stuff that's going to be like a recurring, consistent thing. Like every week you're going to come spend with that. That's that weekly money. That's that weekly passive income. You're going to run out of toothpaste. And when you do, if you like the toothpaste that I provide, you're going to be looking for my number. You're going to call and say, I'm out. Or I'm almost out. I got squeeze the tube up. I'm all the way down to the last row. I got to get some more toothpaste. Brother, where's Mr. Toothpaste Man? You know, I'm going to create me a shirt that say Mr. Toothpaste Man. I'm going to be Mr. Toothpaste Man, rolling around the street everywhere I go. Mr. Toothpaste Man, Mr. Toothpaste Man. And I'm going to get rich selling toothpaste. That's just what I decided to sell, okay? You can sell toothpaste too because it don't matter. You're in a different area. You're in South Carolina. You're in Tennessee. You're in Texas. You're in California. They need toothpaste over there too, okay? And they may not find me, but they can find you. So I don't care. I don't believe in competition. I believe in collaboration. Don't compete with me. Eat with me. I'm trying to help you eat. But you got to want to eat. You got to want to come to the table. You got to want to invest in yourself. You got to want. Now, why do I want it? I don't want it just for me. I want it for my unborn. I want it for my legacy. I want people to, I don't even care about fame. That's not what I'm doing. I want to be behind the scenes. But at the end of the day, when my life is over, there's going to be 25,000 people lined up saying, I got to say something about this man. This man changed my life. He helped me to see things that I didn't see before. He helped me to think the ways that I didn't think before. This man changed my life. There's no way I'm leaving this recession or procession or whatever they call it without saying 2 words about this man. Now, we just saw this thing called Tyler Perry just opened up his studio in Atlanta, Georgia, where I'm at. Now, you would think fully funded with no outside help. He didn't get help from the banks. He didn't get help from the guy. He spent his own money to open and create his own studio, Black owned. Now, you would think that's going to push people say, well, wait a second. If Tyler Perry can do it, I can do it. But you know how many people are going to look at that and say, wait, going to get inspired to go build their own? About 5%. They're just roughly about 5%. Everybody's looking like, wow. And Howard was there. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, my goodness. But it won't compel them to get up off their ass, get up, get out, and go get something. It just won't. They're in awe. There might be an envy. They might want that kind of life, but they won't go create it themselves. Only about 5%. You know what? Let me look. Tyler Perry, back when listen, I've been watching Tyler Perry for over 10 years. I remember with Tyler Perry when he would come to the bar. Basically, and it wasn't him, it was like other people, but they'd be passing out tickets, free tickets to his plays. And then all the high school students, who I was in that time frame, all of us was in high school. We were going to Tyler Perry's with the Mr. Browns and all that stuff. And he was getting our free tickets. Now, why did Tyler Perry was doing that for free 10 years ago? And now 10 years later, he's the only Black man to own and control his own studio. Now, what do you think that does for me? To me, that'd be a C 10 years ago where he was, giving out free tickets, trying to get anybody to come to the play, because he realized if you just come to one play, if you just come to one, you're going to come to the rest. If I can just get you to come to one, you'll also listening or marketing to what? He was marketing to his future. He wasn't marketing to the older people. He was marketing to the younger people. So that as he grew, they grew with him. As he went into the movies, they went to the movies to see Madea because they remember it was the Browns. And they you know what I'm saying? He just built the thing called brand loyalty. Everybody putting also brand loyalty. Brand loyalty. See, the way in which we look at this stuff, it can have such a profound impact that we just look at it a different way. Yes, congratulations, Tyler Perry, but man, I need to study him to figure out what I need to do. Because if he can do it, I can do it. I just need to what? Study wealthy people. That's the reason why I wrote that book, The Black Billionaires Club. It's a study of the 12 richest black people in the world today. See, I understand. If I want to be rich, if I want to be wealthy, if I want leave this legacy, and then if someone else, at least one other person has done it, and I can figure out a way to study what they've done, then I can mimic success. Study wealthy people. But you know what? 95% of people won't study. They won't. They won't. Too busy watching football. Too busy going to the concert. Except solving their own problem. Solving your own problem. If you got a money issue, solve it. If that's it. Now, everybody don't have a money issue, but I'm just saying if you do. If you got a business issue, if you got a marketing issue, if you got a customer retention issue, solve your own problem. You can do it. I guarantee you can do it if you put some effort into it. What a man can conceive and believe, he can achieve. What a man can conceive and believe, he can achieve. So I went out there, right? I went out there with my little stuff, right? I went out there, got my little, this item came in on Saturday. I had 6 of these things. I sold 5 of them. All I did was just put out there, put my little pole out there, put my little hanger, and I just hung them up. And they were just saying that, you know, people come by, right? People come by, right? I had these little book bags out there, hang them up. People came by, get what they did. They bought. I sold 3 of these things just item. Got my little messenger. Okay. One lady said, hey, I'm buying this for my granddaughter. I need to make sure that her tablet can fit in. All that was. He said, I'll be back. I was like, okay, you know when people say they're back, I didn't think she's going to be back. She came back with the tablet and put the thing in the pouch, make sure it fit, and she bought it. Just like that. It's easy. It is easy. But what it takes, though, it takes you doing. I got to do it. I got to do it once. I got to do it over and over and over and over again. Now, here's my last example, and then we'll get out of here, okay? Just share with you how easy it is to get rich. How easy it is to fix your money problem. You got a money problem. So this morning, I was cleaning up. Now, this goes back to the story I was talking about. Mr. Gary V, he went to someone's trash. He found treasure, and he sold that trash that he paid $40 for. He turned it into treasure, which was $600. So I was cleaning up around the house. I'm in my little room back here. And then lo and behold, in the corner, I see this box, 2 boxes, stacked up under the table, back in the corner. You know, you actually hide it from yourself. How many guys done hid something of value from yourself? So you hide it. You know, stays in the same place. Value, but eventually you forget about it and you actually have hid it from yourself. How many guys have had that happen? You've hid something of value from yourself, and then you go clean up one day and you realize, what the hell? It's been over here this whole time. But it has been over there this whole time. It's been over there that whole time because I believe God is just playing with you. I think God is just wanting you to discover the value that you have in your very own house. And when I say house, number one, I'm talking about your physical house. Number two, I'm talking about this house. It's discover. You got to rediscover your own value. Everybody putting also rediscover. You got to rediscover your own value. You got to rediscover it. It's hidden. Right in your life. Life is happening. You've covered over all these treasures and all these gifts and all these abilities and all this talent and all this intelligence and all this stuff that makes you up, that makes you a peculiar person, that makes you very valuable. You've hidden it. And you got to rediscover your value. So I rediscovered this box. And I'm like, man, what's in this box? So here's what was in the box. I pull out the box. This is what's in the box. 20 of these. Okay? 20 of these. And I'm like, wait a second. It's a saddle organizer handbag. Brand new. Okay, so then I say, well, what the hell is this? So this is what I pull out in the bag, and this is what it is. So I'm gonna need your guys' help. I want you to tell me after we look at this thing, how much you think I can sell this for? It's 20 of them. Okay, so let's take a look at what this is. So it has a handbag. You know, we can open it up. It's a shoulder strap or whatever. Oh, look at this. That's cool. Okay, wait a second. I was like, what the hell is this? You take this thing. You roll this thing out. It's leather. It feels like leather. It feels like leather. It feels like real leather. It's from Avon. Maybe it is real leather. I got my strap. Okay. Now this bag. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take a look at the back. The back. Right here. You put in. Then you got the front. A little. Boom, flip on, boom. Now you got a little zipper front here. You open. It's got a lot of pouches in here, almost for your money. It's almost like a wallet. Put cards in there, pens, cash. Why? I didn't realize this. Okay, so got a wallet in the front. And then it got the top of the bag. Right, top of the bag. Little pouch. Zipper pouch. Probably got some other stuff. Not it, I think. Opens up wide. See, y'all see the depth of it? Wide side. Look at that. Look at that. All right, so it's from Avon. You see what I'm saying? Now, somebody tell me, women probably know better than men, because I think this is a woman's bag. How much could I sell this for? Somebody tell me how much could I sell this for? It doesn't matter how much I paid for it. That doesn't matter. What matters is how much you think I can sell this for. Lots of pockets, brand new, Avon, saddle bag, saddle handbag, leather, or it's an organizer bag. It's a saddle organizer bag. Well, I don't know if it's branded with Avon. It comes in an Avon bag. It don't say Avon on the bag. Not that I see, it's not branded with Avon. It's just it doesn't have Avon on the bag. It says, nope, it doesn't have Avon on the bag that I see. All right. It comes in an Avon bag though. So somebody say 25 to 40. Anybody else? 25 to 40? Are we going with 30 maybe? Leather? It feels like it's leather, but it could be faux leather, but it feels like it's leather. 40 to 50. All right, so we got 2 40s. Anybody else? Anybody else? You see the bags again, got leather strap. Come on, ladies. We talking about money, right? And now we got to talk about pricing, right? In order to make money, got to talk numbers, right? Boom, this 25 to 40, Phyllis George. Okay, so we got a couple 40s. So let's just go with 40. I'll just go with 40. All right. Because here's the thing. I can always price it at 40. And then somebody be like, hey, I'll give you 30 for it. I'll be like, yeah, okay, let's do 30. It don't matter to me at this point. Because to me, it was just trash. It was just sitting over in the corner. Box. I got 2 boxes with 20 bags in each box. 40. All right. 40 times 20 is $800. times 2, that's $1,600. And they're going to retract for, discounts and stuff like that. So let's just say I got $1,500 of value sitting in the corner, hidden for probably a year or 2. Who knows how long it's been over there? I don't even remember when I put it over there. I got $1,500 worth of value sitting in the corner, under the table, hidden for safekeeping. Originally was going to do with these bags, I clearly haven't done it. Whatever that was, whatever the reason I got them, I ain't do nothing with them. But they still there. They still, listen, brand new. Now, if I was able to find or rediscover some hidden value, as I just started to do a little cleanup for the winter, is it time for you to do a little cleanup? Is it time for you to look around and rediscover some value? What if you in the corner and you've been talking about where's my rent? What if you got $2,000 just stacked up? You got boxes on top of it, boxes below. You look at that final box, you're like, wait a second. This is a brand new fan or a brand new air conditioner or something like that. I don't know. What if you got over $2,000 hidden? And all you have to do is rediscover. All you got to do is clean up a little bit. And you'll notice that you got stuff that's just been sitting brand new, waiting on you to rediscover. Everybody putting comments on rediscover. This is mortgage money. Sitting. Payment money. This is new business. Sitting in the corner. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not alone. I'm not the only one that's got some value that's just sitting in the corner. I ain't the only one that got some value that's in the closet. I ain't the only one that's got some value that's just waiting to be rediscovered. I ain't the only one. Now that's the house. That's the physical house. I want to tell you that you have even more value that needs to be rediscovered in the house, in the temple that God is giving you. You got to rediscover those ideas. You have to rediscover that dream. You got to rediscover these abilities that you used to use, but you don't use them no more because, oh, I'm too old for that. You got to rediscover. There is hidden value that you've been given or that you got, and it's all around you. Just got to clean up. Just got to keep your eyes open. What once was trash actually is treasure. You need to value your stuff again. Or you can be like the guy. You can have all those dollars. He don't know what he just gave me. I'm going to turn this $40 into $600. See, he not the person who gave it away. He not going to believe you got 600. You made. I don't believe that. Nobody's buying it. Nobody's spending that much for some Hot Wheels. Blah, 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 blah. This is the skeptic. You got how many guys got a lot of skeptics in your life? Oh, they just don't believe it. They don't believe I can sit outside for 4 hours on a Sunday afternoon while all that stuff, and I can be out here getting $200, $300, $500. They don't believe it. But yet they're the same people who keep complaining about what the money that they don't have. They're the same people complaining about going to that job every Monday they don't want to go to. Now you spent your Sunday sitting on the couch watching TV, and now you're ready to complain about the job you're about to go to on Monday. You didn't make the right choice on Sunday. That's your choice. I chose to free myself, and I keep choosing to keep myself free. You understand? Now, if you need help, unfortunately, I'm not going to train you for free. I'm not going to teach you for free. I'm doing enough teaching this morning for free. I'm not going to teach you consistently because you won't value free. I gave an example earlier. For free, I taught people how to start your own podcast. For free, I told them how you could do this, right, for free, and you can get paid. And even those people, only about 5 of them did it. So understand, we don't really value what? We don't value free. But we do value that $350 ticket to that concert. We value that. Think about it. We value that. If we didn't, we wouldn't spend our hard-earned money on something like that. Okay? Any questions for me, man, before we wrap this thing up? Money talk. Something that sparked a thought for you to do. I do this to make a difference. And I've learned something over my years. And God has given me the ability to teach it to others. He simply says this, that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Well, the teacher is here. I'm just waiting on you to come. Counselor share something. Simply asking you this, was this worth your time and why? Most people won't tune into this. They're not interested. It's too early. It's too late. Wrong day, whatever. So many excuses to stay broke. So many excuses to not live the life that you say you want to live. So what did you learn today? What did you learn today? Now, I know I talk much faster than you. We'll tell you this. Tonight, all things ERGJ, I guess, we're going to have our book club tonight at 7 o'clock. That's personal development. We're going to be reading a book called Black Fortunes. People went from slavery to millions. Than it is today. Right? Much harder in 1850 to be a millionaire, black. What's our right? Then at 9 o'clock, we're gonna have, if you're part of the BBC, that's the choice you got to make. You want to join? Then we're gonna have our money mindset makeover. That's gonna be inside the BBC. That's not gonna be for the public. Every week, what's going on, Tiffany? How are you? Thanks so much for joining. So if you want to get with the program, you want to get access. Man, and the reason why I'm saying it, listen, I'm flooding the market. Before everybody start talking about, oh, the Chinese and all that stuff, I'm flooding the market. Right? You can be a part of that as well. We got a whole globe on the stuff we got. People that's what? Collecting checks. Collecting checks. Be a collector. Joe said it's always worth my time, even while at work. Phil Rivers said actions people must find or rediscover my treasure. I hear that. Blessed can't complain. Absolutely. Well, my beautiful people, man, I want to say thanks so much for tuning in to today's episode of New Black Wall Street. Getting rich is easy. It's Money Talks with ERGJ. I want you to remember this, guys, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, people. We all we need. And thank God that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.